got the muscle.
I'm here.
I am here.
They are here.
Alright, Beef, Twig, Hume, and Birdman. Hooray! And annoying phone call.
Is it that phone call where they try to get you to that you stayed at one of their hotel resorts recently?
Seems how I actually did stay at a hotel resort recently, it is kind of weird.
You have an all expenses paid cruise to the Bahamas.
Yeah, no, if it's not a person, I don't answer it. Anyway. 7 days. Now, I can't force any of you to talk about what you did during your time, but if anybody would like to discuss what they did, or maybe sharing some information, that'd probably be a good time before we officially start it. Consider this the end of night 6.
I found a cantaloupe-sized sapphire.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. He just beat you to it, is only.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
By the way, it's not a sapphire.
Is a blue gem, right?
Yeah.
Surprise, it's a
sapphire.
phylactery.
Oh, the inverted pyramid shape should have been a nice hint.
What is an inverted pyramid? Is that just an upside down pyramid?
Yes.
So a pyramid. just turn your head slightly.
Turn it upside down.
That didn't come out half as good as I'd hoped.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Alright, fine. With all of your brains put together, you can figure out it's a diamond.
Oh, it's a blue diamond.
Yes,
That's a
pale
sapphire.
blue.
No, diamonds can be blue. Shut up. Quit being dumb now.
It's also from the ethereal plane of water, so it can be whatever the fuck color it wants to be.
This.
But yeah, you found a pale blue cantaloupe-sized diamond that someone was using as a stopper for a alchemical jar.
Clearly, this was the richest man in the world.
Or someone who gave so little of a fuck, but who knows? Alright, so you finally figured out what the beaker and the comically large stopper were. Anything else?
Did you guys do any research on the city or anything like that?
Yeah, Chuck would have.
Chuck is responsible for our map being filled out now.
Yeah,
As you
that.
can- as you can now look around, all the cities and numbers have names. And only some of them are puns. Right?
I got everybody presents.
Hookers? Awesome.
A little more practical.
A little more practical. Aramax, I got you a set of goggles so you don't get anything in your eyes while you're flying.
Aye.
Chuck, I got you some nice fingerless gloves that are pretty durable in order to survive a fight and still look classy.
Oh man, that is the classiest of classy. Write that down.
And Unit and Cephas, I got both of you a water-resistant cloak.
How am I supposed to wash it?
Resistant, not
Sounds an awful
proof.
lot like not my problem.
You steam it. Suede, don't get it wet.
Classy leather gloves.
Not so much typically. Almost like fingerless driving gloves, if you would look at it like that. But they're made of a thick leather, so they'll probably stand up as well as your knuckles will.
Sweet action. Got them. Do they have any like mechanical effect outside of looking fly as hell?
You probably won't burn your hands if you try to fireman down some rope.
Sweet.
You can maybe open bottles better.
That's not a problem. I open them with my stomach.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure Chuck could open them with his eyebrows.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't open the bottle. I actually think he just bites the cap off and spits it out.
Got deranged Popeye the Sailor Man. All right. Anyone else? Or anything else, I should say?
Tried to do a little bit of research on the monster we encountered.
And
Didn't really get much in particular. Just some information that maybe there might have been some sort of, I don't know, Hellmouth ritual or something. Something to make portals to places.
Hellmouth ritual seems kind of important.
So, it was. I don't know much about it because apparently they took that book out of circulation for some reason.
Well, it's less
Something
that
about-
and more what little text you could find on it. They couldn't prove it, so it's basically like, oh, this is probably bullshit. But it fits the bill.
It kind of describes it pretty well. Also, I'm sure with a name like Hellmouths, I'm sure it probably didn't do well in the trade.
Oh my god.
I could buy Sense and Sensibility or Hellmouths.
Shrine of Integrity. All right.
It's not exactly a self-help book, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you need help with a Hellmouth.
True.
Or other long-forgotten ancient rituals. All right.
I mean, I'm sure that someone has needed to go to hell at least some point in their life.
Damn it, get off of Diablo.
Oh my god, I just did the sickest shit.
Not
What'd you just do?
Alright, so have you played the Necromancer yet?
No.
You're the only person with
he
Diablo.
has a new ability called Corpse Lance, where instead of like the old corpse explosion, this one he explodes all the corpses and funnels all that damage onto one target, and then you can basically chain that onto other things. You get an ability called Land of the Dead that allows you to just use them without corpses, and then you can just hold down the button. And I have a legendary item that increases the damage for each subsequent corpse lance by 30% up to 20 times. So I just hold down the button and make things go away.
Nice.
It's hilarious. I just hit the dude for 300 million.
Alright. Alright then. If there's nothing else you guys want to discuss or share, then we'll get into the dawn of day 7.
Oh, yeah, by the way, we should probably be careful in town. There's a bunch of dwarves nearby.
Funny you say that.
What does that even mean? What the fuck?
Did you not
Dwarves are-
read
dwarves are
Discord?
dangerous. Like, you gotta keep them to their side of the town, which is
Wow.
underneath
Okay.
the town.
Okay. Alright, so this is... We're getting racist all up in here.
I mean, if there's any place to be racist, it is in a world of different races.
Well, yeah, actually functionally different races.
Wait.
That makes sense.
Wait, you're telling me it doesn't make sense to be racist in a world where there are literally no other races?
Yeah, I mean, where the only difference is like pigmentation and crap, but where it's like, oh yeah, no, you got orcs and shit. No, you can be racist towards orcs. What's gonna happen?
Yeah,
They're
fuck
probably
those
gonna
orcs.
try and murder you.
Bring it on. They'll have to get from their side of town to our much better side of town.
They gotta cross the railroad tracks to get there too.
Okay, before this turns into West Side Story, let's get back.
No, we're already there. We're in
You've
too
already
deep.
got the music. You already got the sheet music ready.
I'm snapping my fingers.
Well, you can now with your fingerless gloves.
That's right.
Alright. Back to day 7. In the wee early mornings before the dawn has fully arisen, all of you are once again immediately woken to the sounds of blaring horns and accompanying percussion. As once again, the dwarven incursion that has now taken over Portcullis has again decided to wake up everyone before the rooster crows.
Chuck throws a shoe out the window.
You open the window to throw a shoe, and the shoe doesn't even leave your hand before it hits the wall.
Oh, god damn it. Wait, I didn't know my room was like that too. Oh well.
No, you're all in one room. You all
Oh,
share.
we're all. Oh, okay.
You all share like the shittiest studio apartment on Earth.
So every
Gotcha.
studio apartment.
I think your room is like maybe 40 by 40. Yeah, it's a piece of shit. But yeah, so again, you are all woken up at the crack of dawn to these assholes going at it again. And if you were to proceed down into the streets, you would then see the line of these very pissed, very short individuals, all clad in steel and silver, walking around either asking people or generally being a nuisance. Diplomatic immunity is a bitch. So, what would you guys like to do? You're literally on your own timetable.
I eat a donut.
Thank you for reminding me. Armax, Safis, Bran, and Chuck, you all need to be deducted 2 gold and 5 silver.
2 gold and 5 silver?
Living expenses. You did actually covered that.
23.
Yeah.
So what's silver conversion from gold is 100 or 10?
10.
10. Okay.
2.5 gold.
I'll half your gold. Yeah.
No, you get
got it.
most of my gold. Because you steal it from the things that I have collected. Alright. But back to this.
That is a little weird. I've always found that weird.
What?
Oh, just that they'll do but monsters like gold too. It's weird.
Everybody likes gold.
Apparently.
I mean, seems how most of the upper tier spells require fuck tons of it. Yeah, I can see why you'd covet it. At some point, gold is basically magic.
You're magic.
Yes, because I am God.
Got it.
Now, what would you guys want to be doing today? You can easily, sort of duck into the salty cup if you want to get something that could legally possibly qualify as food. Aramax, of course, sneaking around corners, I presume.
I'd like to maybe try and get rid of that coral armor and stuff that I got from the water monster.
Coral art. Wait, the stuff from the flail snail?
No, the other guy.
Oh, the plate that was on the water myrmidon.
Yeah, the water myrmidon's crap. I'd like to palm it.
I mean, you basically get an offer of like 40 gold. It's basically just it's basically just half plate. So even to anybody who'd be interested, it's just kind of dingy and cold and not built for anyone of normal size. They basically have to refit it with leathers just so it could fit something with a corporeous body.
I'm cool with I'm not going to wear it. I intended to pawn it to begin with.
Alright.
And the trident.
That's my trident.
I was about to say, like, wait, hold on.
I-
Wait, the trident or the stick? Because I know
have-
Chuck has the stick. The trident is
I
what
have
the
the-
Myrmidon stabbed Bran with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have
the,
that.
I have the trident and I have the armor.
Yeah, because that's my stick.
Yeah, you basically.
Wrestle.
You can have the stick. You can have your little grabby claw.
It says property of Chuck on it right now.
I believe it says pointy end into flesh on it.
It says ages 12 and up.
Maybe. Alright, so you're just gonna try and pawn that stuff?
Yeah, I'm just selling it. I'm not trying to get like an amazing price on it.
Alright, you just gonna walk out in town, or are you gonna fly around?
I'll just kind of walk around, just not being conspicuous.
Okay, make a stealth check. You make it about a good 30 feet before you swear somebody did a double take on you right before you ducked into an alleyway. Carrying a lot of heavy armor and noticeable weaponry, you kind of stick out in a crowd.
Should have had Bran carry this.
Probably.
Birdman.
All right, Sophise, Chuck, Bran, Unit.
What are we doing? What?
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't know, poking people with my grabby hand.
And nobody really fights because no one is even half of you.
Come at Chuck.
No, I like these PCs. Oh, actually, that does rhyme. Bran, you do actually get something.
Oh.
Right. Is it Alt Z, Control Z? What is it to show?
Shift Z.
That.
That's to show a token. What are you trying to show?
Oh, you guys have a new handout. Because one of you actually decided to ask for a map.
I am
yeah.
the map.
Woohoo!
Yep. And this one's different because now it has roads. And a lot of itty-bitty things on the sides of the roads.
I mean, what are you doing?
Wait, shouldn't I have the map? Because I have the backpack.
I mean, it'd
There's
be
the
easy
map
enough for
sheet.
all of you to get a copy, but yeah.
It was a Dora the Explorer joke. I got you, Josh.
Mm.
After I sell this shit, you guys want to go find that shard mine guy who made the portal that summoned an ice monster?
Yes. That seems like the thing to do.
I mean, I was gonna go check out these ruins, but I guess I can do that.
That's right, I heard about your ruins. I'd be willing to check out your ruins.
I didn't hear about your runs.
Well, the great thing about ruins is they're already ruined, so if you mess something up, no one pays attention.
Chuck, Charles Theodore Manley Esquire III does not just wreck stuff up. Thank you.
This is true.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, what do you think he is? Some kind of Ralph of some kind?
I know, right? Like I have too many names to be that uncouth.
well,
So
looking,
you're just goofy?
Something like that.
looking at the map, you do actually see where the ruins would approximately be in it. Going straight up north of the map, you can see where there's a fork leading into the Ahir Desert. And right on the fork of that, you can see a symbol. Kind of looks like a couple of buildings all work together. Looking at the legend on the map, it says Stronghold.
Oh, Stronghold. Wait, where's this at that? I see roads. I see.
I didn't add the legend yet because it was 1 megabyte over my allowed upload, which is pissing me off. Yeah, that's why the normal city map it doesn't actually have a floor. I had to put that in separately because it was
That's-
11.2 megabytes.
That's actually kind of funny. I mean, not funny, but really funny.
It's really funny. All right, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna see these ruins, or what was the other thing?
See the ruins or the shard mine, but I'd change my vote to the ruins.
Yeah, I go with the ruins.
It's fine with me.
And
What's the reason for exploring the ruins?
I mean, why wouldn't you want to explore ruins? And why not?
I mean, ruins have money and things in them.
Well,
That seems accurate.
Ynit and Safis would know this. The ruins in question is just a stone slab that's been carved into. As far as current records show, there isn't anything there. It's a two-dimensional Stonehenge, is how I described it.
Right. And how is exploring these ruins going to help us stop Abgor exactly?
Oh.
I mean,
Ancient
stuff.
relics.
Puts on his Indian hat. It's like, I need to go. Let's go.
It belongs in a museum. A very, very big museum.
That may or may not also be in my pocket.
Bran? Just make an intelligence check for me.
Oh, right. Move on over to my core here. Boop.
And actually, for this, I would say Safis and Ynit, you can also make one. Although, Bran got it. You do remember there was one other thing you were kind of asked about. About the attack on the city.
One other thing we were asked about?
It's one of the things that the Duchess brought up. That they still had no idea why so many explosives were stockpiled at all the gates and then detonated.
Oh, yeah. Abgor might have people in the city, like, on his side. On the inside. And that's bad, guys. That's bad.
That was the consensus, yes.
I just want to make sure everything's clarified for my new team here. Abgor having people inside of the city working for him is a bad thing.
What are we supposed to do? Like, interview everybody in the city?
Well, we could probably begin by investigating the explosives themselves, or the guard that was supposed to be protecting the gates when the explosives were planted.
Well, is the guard still alive?
It's a good question. That's
I
something
wouldn't.
we figured
I
out
wouldn't
while we were
alive.
investigating.
That's a loose end. I wouldn't leave him alive.
Yeah.
All right, good job, team. We did the investigation.
Alright.
Off to the ruins.
Nice.
We're off to see the ruins, the wonderful ruins of. Are we?
Siri.
Well, can I sell my shit first?
I mean, you're gonna have to make
And then
another
we'll go to your
stealth check. Unless you just want to walk brazenly through the hall.
I'll make another stealth check.
I mean,
Like, are we in the bad side of town? Is that why
Okay.
these guys stuff all over the place?
While he's selling his stuff, I would like to go and purchase some olive oil, since we're going.
it would roughly be this, like, you're basically going to a general store, the medieval equivalent of a pawn shop, so.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going with them?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys make your way to a very similar general store that you have been to before, or at least Ynit has. It has your basic wares and whatnot, and though you are basically trying to sell the guy scrap metal, he's kind of sympathetic to your plight.
We have a plate.
Well, trying to sell this crap, because basically no one else would buy it. And he is willing to offer you 25 gold for the lot.
Deal.
Alright. You can mark that off your inventory, and you can add the 25 gold. It isn't much, but it's something, I guess.
Alright. I clap my hands together and say, let's go to those ruins.
Wait, I need olive oil.
Oh, we need olive oil.
Wait, you have hands?
I have just made finger guns with my hands.
By the vial, by the bottle, or by the by the vial, by the bottle, or by the jug.
by the barrel.
Let's do by the bottle, and we'll have to keep them in units. Thingamajig is holding.
All right.
Hands.
He basically offers you what's it's similar to, say, like a wine bottle with a corker on it, and he does have currently 4 olive oil bottles, or bottles of olive oil, I should say. Though them being a commodity, since the Iron Helm is kind of blocking off trade, they are about 10 gold a pop.
Okay, I will purchase all 4.
All right. Fucking hell, you guys are flush with cash. All right, so you get 4 bottles of olive oil.
Okay, I keep 1 in my pack, and I give the other 3 to Yanit for the bag of holding.
They are safely stowed in the bag of holding.
Yeah, no. I mean, actually, these are small enough you could put one in your...
No, my fanny pack is for my stuff.
Alright, I'm just saying. But yeah, so you can... So add down, you have several bottles of olive oil, and you're probably confusing the hell out of everyone else here.
Perfect.
Alright, is that all you're going to try and do?
Yeah. Yeah, if we must go to the ruins for literally no reason, then we need to go to the ruins.
Hey, they're not going to be there for much longer.
Money and bitches, clearly.
In the ruins.
Yeah.
I promise you'll be satisfied.
I don't feel like you adventure very often.
I don't feel like you adventure enough. How do you not know that there's money and bitches in the ruins? That's how things work.
We gotta give him a book. He's got books on how to talk to people. Needs a book on how to get stuff from ruins.
Right?
Alright then.
I feel like we've been to very different ruins.
Now then,
So, about these ruins.
let's see. Now then. Alright. So it's about, what, 190 miles?
Oh, it's nothing.
Well, seeing as how... That's like, what, 13 days? 14 days? Because you guys can travel 25 miles in a day?
I mean, could we get horses?
Oh, totally. You just have to go buy horses.
He said, yeah, you just gotta do that, that's all.
Yeah. Well, again, this is Sandbox, brother. It's less ask me, can you, and more ask, how do you?
So
Yeah, I
anybody
don't
know where to get some horses?
We could probably borrow some horses from the place we're staying at, since isn't it a guardhouse?
It is, though, since most of the guards here just work within the city itself, there aren't terribly that many horses for guards alone.
Well,
7
we
days. It's a
We only
7-day
need
trek.
like 3 horses, really, because the bird can fly.
Accurate.
He would not be able to fly at the same speed of the horses. You would essentially have to go at half speed.
I want a horse.
Nah, we'll make him fly and he can catch up.
No, I want a Pegasus.
You're flying!
You want a Pegasus?
I want a flying horse.
Yeah, it.
Feel like that's not gonna be an option.
I mean,
Alright,
you
then
can
we'll just
ask.
settle for the regular horse.
Let's go ask if we can find a Pegasus. Fuck it, let's go.
You know what? Let's try this. I'm up for this.
All right. So the group of you are going now.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, you thought ruins were a wild goose choice. Let's go get a Pegasus.
Accurate.
Let's see. Because it'll be funnier this way. Sophise, please roll me a d12.
Your crippling fear of horses now kicks in.
Oh, if only it was that simple. But yeah, you guys make your way down the main thoroughfare and... Let me check my notes.
She finds 4 Pegasus. Pegasus?
Pegasi.
Oh, yep, you're safe for now.
Pegasus.
It's a flock of Pegasus.
You're a flock. Got him.
Alright, so making your way to the northern gate, which would be the closest, it will be to the end, you do find a stable that is functionally stocked with horses.
Is there anyone around?
Oh, yeah, no, there's a stable manager you can assume, and a couple, like, little stable boys, you know, shoveling shit and moving hay. There's clearly one person in charge. The one not doing anything and visibly getting drunk.
So Chuck is not a good protocol droid. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Only one of you is, technically.
I mean, at least we got one.
Alright, so who wants to try to negotiate this?
Send in the bird.
Is the bird a sorcerer?
Yep.
Oh yeah, then him.
Yeah, I know things.
I mean, you at least pretend, and that's good enough.
Well, he's doing the drinking, and you know things, so get together and be a god of wine and tits and stuff.
That's a hell of a way of putting it.
That got me.
The Blood Hunter could always go negotiate if we.
Right?
I feel like you should be kept away from society.
Ironically enough, he's not as odd around here as anyone else. Since
Oh,
he's
okay.
since he's a prime race like you, Chuck, you guys don't really get second glances a lot.
Oh, okay.
Wait, 2 moments,
Yeah,
please,
wait.
real quick.
Did you say prime race? That was totally racist.
That was
Yes,
pretty
It
racist.
literally was. Because Unit and Armax are considered demi-races. Races that came after a certain point. Essentially, when AD became BC, or when BC became AC, that's sort of like the diverging point between races in here.
So you want me to help you get horses, huh?
Well, yeah. Clearly, you are inferior.
This.
What?
God
Damn!
This guy kind of savage.
I'm gonna get you a burrow.
Alright, so you come up to this individual, and he's sort of haggard-looking human, full mutton chop beard, dark skin from working. He's just currently just like guzzling down on a flask.
I refill his glass from my flask.
No, he's drinking from a flask. Alright,
Yeah?
you pull the alchemical jug. What do you want to come out?
Something strong.
Alright. He puts down his flask for a moment, and in an instant you start to fill it with wine, which immediately pushes any of the grain alcohol he had in it up to the surface and out onto the floor, spilling it entirely. You
Nice.
damned idiot. What? What are you looking for? Why would you ruin my drink?
I would like horses.
Alright. We currently have 3 riding horses, a mule, and a war horse. That's about it.
Chuck clearly rides the warhorse.
Chuck will get the burrow, and he will be happy for it.
Chuck will run along beside you and punch you and take your horse.
Alright, what are you
So-
looking for?
We're just traveling across the ways. How much are the horses?
The riding horses are 90 gold apiece, and that does not include briding and food. And the war horse is 500.
Jesus.
How much is the mule?
Pegasus? 12 gold?
It's a mule named Pegasus.
Yes. I actually had that written down when you
Well,
made that joke.
How can we not resist a mule named Pegasus?
I vote we get a couple wagons. I don't think buying a horse for everyone is going to be a.
Let's see.
That's sound
You
financial.
got any? You got any wagoning or anything like that, so we can avoid tack?
Wagons? Most of those have been sent onto the caravans. What's left of them? They're crazy bastards that they want to go out onto the roads now.
Well, thank you.
What's wrong with the roads?
Hey, living under a rock? All of the trade routes, they've been attacked. The asshole from up north, his forces started to just tear up the roads, break bridges. They started taking over a few towns. Like, what was it? Oh, up north. The Alabaster Ruins. He built something there. What crazy bastard builds on the ruins, especially near Nahir?
See, ruins.
See, ruins are fantastic. Let's see. Well, yeah. So, yeah, we'll definitely need some. Did you say that you had carts available since no one's really moving?
I got a cart.
You got a cart.
Huh? And he lifts his elbow and kicks the wheel that he's been leaning on, and it is attached to a dark wooden cart that looks more like it should be in the Oregon Trail than any sort of usable condition, but she ain't died yet. She'll do good for you.
I mean, so long as we don't try to fording at rivers, we should be fine.
As long as we can all fit on it.
How big is this cart?
Used for hauling, it could fit all of you, though two of you are gonna have to sit up front, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean-
someone's got to sit shotgun.
Yeah, someone's
Oh,
got
this is like a wagon.
Yeah, it's like a real, like, actual wagon.
It's a realistic wagon as opposed to the wagon they sell in the PHP. But yeah, it's basically a cart, all things considered.
What is that noise?
Box of cereal, I think.
Ah.
Alright. So you want this and a couple of horses?
Yeah. What
Yes.
what would a combination of that look like?
Yeah.
Let's see, it's 25 for the cart. You're going to need two horses if you're going to pull it, so each of those will be 80, so 160. 210?
Do what?
210. 210 gold pieces.
210 gold pieces.
I've got 20.
Would you be willing? Let's see. Would you be willing to come down on the price on that for a surface?
For the heroes. We're heroes, right?
Yeah,
I-
we're with the.
I am
or-
flattered,
how
my
do we-
friend, but I do not fly that way.
We do have those gems, guys. We got 6 of those gems. Each of them are worth 50 gold.
There you go.
How much do you drink?
I think that is a personal question and a possible attack.
How about the entire time I'm gone, I leave you an alchemical flask that can make you 1 liter of whatever the hell you drink?
Wait, is that the thing?
Yes, 1 liter of whatever liquid you want. How much do you spend on drink a day?
You can see him sort of contemplate, like he's in mild disbelief, but there's some part of him that actually thinks you're telling the truth.
Yeah. I leave it here. I come back. I take it back. If I die, it's yours forever. You can always get your horses back.
Frankly, I don't give a crap about the damn things. I was gonna put them down next week anyway. Alright, you have a deal. And he just starts shaking your hand and immediately snags it. Alright.
I was gonna put random things down next week anyway.
Alright, remove the alchemical jug from your inventory.
Oh, it'll come back in a bit.
Make an insight check.
He's totally not getting that back.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, I'm getting that back.
Alright. But while that's going on, he seems to be telling the truth. He definitely is ecstatic at this deal. You're clearly getting the rougher end. But no, he does set up a cart for you, and it's functional. You don't immediately assume the axle's going to give out, though whenever you knit and Chuck start to get in it, it does creak a little more than you would hope. But spreading out the weight, it functions, and he does give you a couple of bags of feed for the horses, enough for about 10 days. So it'll get you there, but it won't get you back.
Wait, we were going back?
We got some.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. It'll basically get you to the ruins, but it's not going to get you much further.
So eventually we're gonna feed the bird to the horses.
Well, looking at the horses, they're slightly emaciated, so they would probably give it a shot.
Here's my question. Will the horses survive a trip back with a cart?
You currently have no reason to believe otherwise.
Wow, that sounded ominous.
Basically. I mean, once again,
I lean over and say, if we're going to go with this deal, could you give at least a little bit better horses and an axle that is functioning?
it is literally all I have. But trust me. I've only replaced that axle 4 times this month. It'll function.
That doesn't inspire confidence.
Neither does your friends over there. And you can see him, he points over your shoulder, and the same dwarves you saw earlier in the armor currently are shoulder to shoulder along the city block. And where originally there was the slight sound of, business going on, it has gotten ominously quiet as these 5 individuals are slowly walking up towards you guys.
Chuck flexes.
Put a repair kit inside it and we'll go.
He just throws a toolkit into the back. He literally just throws a bag full of just like wrenches and spanners and gears.
Cool. Good enough.
I shake his hand and say, you will return this flask to me.
Pleasure doing
Don't
business
worry
with
about
you.
the class. Time to go. Hook up the horse.
Chuck's undaunted.
Alright, then I guess Brand smacks one of the horses on the ass and they just start taking off. It is also at this point that the dwarves behind you start running, just like, yo! Stop! Stop where you are!
What? Can't hear you over all this horsepower.
I can't hear you over all this horsepower.
Literally 2. By the way, as you guys are speeding out of the city, speeding out in big air quotes, your horses are basically just faster than them at a normal pace.
Moving at a movable pace.
Yep, you guys take off into the lands of Assyria.
Woo, ruins.
And they were never seen again.
Maybe. Alright, so you guys are starting right here at Port Cullis. And I presume one of you is going to be navigating?
That would probably be me.
Alright, and now who's going to be driving the horses? Because I don't think any of you have proficiency in land vehicles.
I don't think that's a thing.
Oh no, it is a thing.
It's a thing. It's a soldier thing.
It's one of the proficiencies that only one background gives you.
Which background?
Soldier. Granted, you could always take it if you take skilled or get training in it.
Well, we can always practice while on the road.
Alright, then whoever's steering needs to make an animal handling check.
Okay.
Not
do
me.
it.
Oh, good lord.
Well, it's whoever is steering.
Whoever is what?
Chuck is clearly riding shotgun.
Well, I'm navigating, so I guess that puts me in the front as well.
It's
No,
an odd.
you're backseat driver, so that's how you navigate.
Hold on a
Alright.
second. What if we get Safis to do it?
And you could. I don't know if she'd be any better, but...
Well, she actually stopped and asked for directions. We're too stubborn.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, you can have her do it because you apparently can't roll a double digit today.
I looked at the horse and it scared me. Like it did that really angry horse thing.
No, it probably looked at you and thought you were a harpy.
Probably looked at him and thought he was breakfast.
That's
Alright.
racist.
Well, with Safis at the helm pushing Armax out of the way before you actually careen into the side of the road, you do actually begin to make your way out. As you're leaving, you do now actually get a chance to see the outside of the city, which none of you have really taken a chance to look at. And now you begin to see what this city lives on. As where a normal city would have sort of waves of amber and light gold for grains and whatnot. Here you can see farmland upon farmland of what appears to be this light purple flower. And crossing by one of them, you get a good look at it, and it's very similar to the flower that's on your badges.
Guys, these guys make opium.
Well, whatever it is, it's apparently the major crop here.
Guys, I think somehow we ended up in the Badlands.
Brother, you ain't even in the borderlands.
It's poppies. The Wicked Witch of the West is gonna make us all fall asleep.
That's funny because that's not what Poppy does.
Well, it was magic.
Those were magic poppies made by a monster lady. who was a
Oh,
school teacher.
whatever.
Oh boy. Alright, and then, well, you guys all take at least one time or another to sort of camp down. I presume you're going to take watch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I was going to take a sundial. If you guys want to use a watch, that's cool.
Actually, fun fact, they did have physical mechanical watches in the Middle Ages.
This is another
Well-
universe, not another time.
Yeah, it'll work. Alright. So with Bran keeping you guys fed, and it actually isn't all that hard to find at least some kind of food around here. Though you do start to see the local wildlife is incredibly thin. Only on occasion do you see like a bird or a deer. It's a little off-putting. Like a forest that's too quiet. Right. So who's gonna... Just tell me who's gonna take the first watch, who will take second.
Chuck will take first.
Alright, give me just a general perception check.
Okay. Perception. Not mine. Well, I am bad at all things not punching.
I've noticed. But through the times that you were awake and watching, you haven't noticed anything.
Cool.
I only require, being an elf, I only require like 4 hours of meditation. So,
So you can
I
easily
can-
take the second.
yeah.
Alright, perception. And this will count for the entirety of the 8 days, basically, you're traveling. You also do not see anything. Or, you do not detect anything. Yeah, I gotta watch my phrasing. Alright, as the time goes on, it takes you about 4 days until you begin to start entering into what some have called the Ihir Desert. And it lives up to the desert part of its title. As soon as the dirt starts becoming primarily sand, the heat just begins bearing down upon you. Even trying to take shelter under what little tree life you can find, it's only marginally comfortable. It's not even a dry heat. And there's more than a few times where Chuck has to get out and get the wagon out of some deep sand.
I am good at that.
As we're traveling, I'm going to warn the group to keep an eye out specifically on the ground, because this place is host to the worms, and I want to make sure that we don't get surprised.
Are we talking like graboid motherfucking worms or
Spice.
Spice worms?
dune worms? Yeah. What are we talking?
Like
Well-
sand.
The hunter didn't give you a exact size, but you got the impression that whatever it is, it's very dangerous.
Look, whatever it is, it's very dangerous.
At minimum, graboid.
Okay. Thank you.
Very dangerous.
All right. So I presume this is when you start going off the path.
Going off the path.
I mean, you can. It is a desert.
I mean, is there really even a path at this point?
I can't imagine there would be in a desert. I've actually been to one.
Actually, the stonework does get shittier over time, but there is a path that seems to be followed. Though you don't see much work of any other kind. Like, you get the impression that this was set up over a course of time, and then basically just led to rot. But it is on the cusp of the 8th day that you pull over a particular sand dune where essentially the road now just begins to stop. And even on the map, you can see it just sort of splinters out. And here you can see a wooden fortress.
Cool.
Yeah, that's not on the
Wow,
map.
that's gonna...
Well,
Does it look like a friendly fortress?
Judging by the amount of spikes that are apparently driven in order to keep out siege weaponry, you're gonna hazard no, unless there's a Guar concert going on around here.
Is this the ruins that you were talking about?
I don't believe so.
This is about where it should be. Looking at the map, the road basically ended where the ruins were supposedly. And this wooden fortress basically sits where the road sort of splits. You're like maybe half a mile out.
It looks nothing like what they told me.
That is also true.
It's supposed to be like a giant stone platform. Anybody see any stone platforms? Anyway? I think we went the wrong way. Who read the directions?
As
Wasn't Chuck.
Brand.
I didn't even know about these ruins until 8 days ago.
All right, let me see. You're holding the map upside down. Oh my.
Can I look at the map?
Upside down, we would have ended up in the ocean. Don't be an idiot.
Also, does it look like there's anyone at this fortress?
Make a quick perception check. By the way, you are about a quarter mile out. Alright. Armax, well, they begin to bicker over the map. You just sort of like squint your eyes a little bit, and you can actually see there is a bit of movement. You can't really tell what it is, but you can see them over the wooden posts that are basically the wall. So you surmise that they're either very tall or on some ramparts. Beyond that, not really much.
Did you say that one more time? I couldn't quite make that out. Static online.
you can see that there is movement, but you can't really tell of what or who.
Copy.
Alright. Unit, you're going over the map again?
Yeah, I mean, we're on the South Pole here. He's reading north as south and south as north. It's not the right way.
I'm telling you, we would have ended up in the ocean. Look, we just passed that sand dune right there. I marked it on the map.
That's a potato chip. He flicks it off the map.
I don't eat potato chips. Also, we don't have any.
Not anymore. Somebody ate them all.
I don't think you understand how maps work.
Well, between the two of you looking at it, there really isn't anywhere else it could be. Because the only really road map you have is the road, and the road literally leads into this thing.
Look, the road literally leads into the fortress. So if the ruins are supposed to be right at the end of the road, then according to the map, those are the ruins.
They must have built the stupid fortress around the ruins. Let's go in. Let's go.
So we're going to walk into the murder fortress.
Yes?
Wait, does the fortress murder, or has there been murder in the fortress?
That's a good question. We should go ask the fortress that. Let's go say.
Does anyone here speak fortress?
How about this? How about I fly really high and kind of get just a basic bearing on what it looks like, kind of pretend to be a vulture.
Oh yeah, you could disguise with the absolutely nothing else in the air.
Can I look up into the sky to see if there are any vultures circling around us?
Well, where the forest leading up to here had very scarce animals, you have not seen another living creature for the last day. You are in a desert and have not seen anything. There's not even any foliage out here.
But there should at least be a vulture.
Yeah, you're the vulture. You'll be fine. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? You get shot out of the sky.
If these guys,
Yeah, it could die horribly.
if these guys know that there aren't any animals around here, they're going to be suspicious of the fact that vulture appeared out of nowhere. Also, we're in the middle of a desert. If these guys are paying any sort of attention, they've already spotted us.
I mean, I'm willing to take the risk.
I'm willing to take the risk too. I mean, I'm gonna be flying kind of high up.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, you know what? Just be ready to catch my body, okay?
All right.
Okay. I will get Chuck right on that.
Again.
I would like to lean closer to Chuck. Don't do that.
All right. Max.
Chuck gets out the grabby hand and, attempts to catch him if need be with the grabby hand.
Okay. Well, Armax, you seeing the absolute confidence in your allies, air quotes, you spread your wings and take up into the air. And how high do you want to go up exactly?
That's the wrong question.
What does it look like the fortress has? Does it look like a fortress like we got sticks? Or does it look like, we're here to stop the army?
Let's see. Well, this is basically what you see.
Yeah, just high enough that they don't really question it. Like, I'm not casting a massive shadow.
Alright, so you're going about good 200 feet up.
I guess so, yeah.
Like, enough that they probably won't notice much. And in doing so, you do get a bird's eye view, no pun intended, of the fortress. And because I had to build this map in the last minute, 'cause I didn't think you guys would actually come here.
Are you kidding? You told a freaking archaeologist there was ruins. I'm going to go to the ruins.
Alright, this shitty door is basically what you guys are facing. And you can see...
guys. Is that a murder thing in the center?
You look at it, and it's some sort of giant stone slab. Unfortunately, at your height, you really can't see much.
Alright. Does there appear to be anybody out there?
You can see a handfuls of individuals.
Yeah.
There we go. You should be able to see them.
I can kind of see him on the map here.
Yeah. Yep. See about 8 of them.
Do I see any defining symbols on the place?
Nope. I mean, the best you can tell is, looking around, it seems like they built this recently. Like, this was just the primary fortification before they did something else.
Do they look like our friends?
Hard to say from that height.
Can I sneakily go a little bit closer?
Make a stealth check. Alright, you begin to do your best vulture and begin to circle down, trying to hide your shadow onto the stone platform. It's at that point you hear something. You hear
What do
a
I-
single blaring horn. Just a and this guy apparently comes out from a little cabin holding a spyglass. Armax?
Yeah.
I need you to roll initiative.
God damn it.
And that was how we started the TPK.
I'm sure that the fort is poorly fortified.
I mean, sure, you can make that claim if you want to.
I mean, they probably can't hit me up here. I'm 150 feet away.
There's a lot of maybe in that statement. It seems like.
There you go. I forgot about your token.
Oh, he brought out his minstrels.
Alright, so you're about 100 so feet up, and it looks like you're going to beat these guys in initiative. Yeah.
Does it look like they have any good long-range attacking items?
Well, you can see at this point that several of them are pulling javelins out and are getting ready to fire. And a javelin isn't the best ranged weapon, but it's still going to hurt like hell.
Okay, then I would like to fly up very, very high, out of range.
Fuck, I forgot how loud the music is. Alright, so you just basically use your move to just like, fuck! Just like circling again, up and up.
Just Pokemon, you find one you don't want to fight, it's another Zubat, just run away.
Alright, you're back up to about the 200 range. Is there anything else you want to try and do?
There really isn't much of a, well, yes, I'd like to head off in a slightly different direction. Like, I'd like to try to, like, sort of head away from the,
Head
the
back-
place.
You gonna head back to your friends?
Yes, but in a in sort of a not immediately that direction. You know, just kind of make a curve out and land out of sight.
All right. If you dash, you can begin to curve out, but you're still going to be essentially over someone.
Okay.
All right.
Would they still try to attack me?
They will definitely try.
Can they hit me?
You really don't know.
You know what? Am I 215 feet away?
You're about 200 up. So currently, you don't think anyone has the range to hit you unless they start pulling out longbows.
Yeah, I'll fly. I'll risk it.
All right. Which just any direction or?
Any direction, like to the top. We'll go.
Okay. You begin to swing over these ramparts using your dash action, and that's going to be your turn. Let's see.
Do the rest of us know what's going on?
You do hear the horn going off. So
Okay.
either a kegger's going on or the alarm's up. All right, the chief is going to. He's going to move up and just start shouting stuff at shouting stuff at his comrades. And you actually do understand it because you speak Goblin.
What's he saying?
He's telling them to. He's basically saying, "Send the messenger." They mustn't. Send the messenger. The master must know.
Do I see a messenger?
Currently, no, because it's like the span of a few seconds.
All right. I'd like to double back around at this height, see if I see anybody moving.
Not just yet. Let's see. Captain's not going to do squat, so he's going to pass. Bugbears. Fuck yeah, no. The only. Each of them are going to start taking a defensive position. Essentially, each one's going to try and like get their back onto some wood to start getting some cover. And the one beneath you is going to throw. Because you flew over him, shortening the distance.
I thought it said 200 distance.
Oh, no. You were 200 feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you flew over the ramparts, and the ramparts are 40 feet up. Or, well, they're more like 30.
He can throw 170 feet.
Javelins only have a range of 100.
Oh, no, yeah, no, you still at a range. No, fuck it. He's still going to throw, but it's just going to be...
Yeah.
Woo! It's like... Yeah.
He makes the noise too.
Yes, but it's much more guttural.
I like to imagine that after he threw that, there was just the deafening sound of a javelin hitting a chunk of wood and like bouncing a bit, and everyone just kind of sort of looks at him and they're just like, just
Damn it, Jeff! Not today.
tired of your shit, Jeff. Get your act together.
Basically.
This is why your
Like,
wife left you, Jeff.
Wasn't even close. Like, he didn't even throw it right. It went sideways.
For hilarity's sake, let's just see how bad it was. Fuck.
Did he crit?
Did he even throw a javelin? Did he throw a spyglass?
No. He did throw something. He threw his lunch. He just throws a ham hock at you.
My baguette!
My baguette!
Was it a baguette, cheese, and wine?
Nope, just a chunk of flesh of some kind.
He's the one French bugbear.
He understands that.
He's got a beret and a mustache.
He's got a cigarette and stripy armor.
And he's way more cultured than the other ones and constantly calls them swine.
Oh, good. We have Dr. Ogre and Critic Bugbear.
This desert is terrible. There's no culture at all.
This,
That's
this
why
attack
he's
is
taking
so
over Relic's
passe.
site. This
Who
is
flies
history.
anymore?
This is
you
the
are
medieval
just
equivalent of the loo.
lizard goblins.
All right, Armax, you're up.
do I see a messenger like moving about yet? Like, do I see like an air? Like, how many exits are there to this place?
It's really hard to tell. Like you basically get an aerial view as opposed to like a land view. But currently you don't really see anything. You just see people shifting around. At 200 feet, you're not exactly the best sight either.
Yes, honey.
He's not exactly the best side at like 1,000 yards.
That's true.
Do I see a bird coop?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, we'll get dinner here. Do you want pizza?
It's
Yes,
like the most least climactic fight ever. Fuck it, I'm turning off the music.
Yeah, we can get snacks too.
Sweet.
Alright, you see an area with not a wire fencing, but like sort of small grates. It could fit some birds.
I know.
Okay, and do I see any type of like where they maybe start like any type of like cannon or anything like that, like any heavy like gunpowder stuff?
Oh no.
All right, so they
this is ramshackle as hell.
like they just made a fort out of balsa wood.
You know, looking at it, a lot of this wood does seem to be kind of rotted.
Okay, so this is a display fort for when they get the actual fort.
It's the fortification equivalent of a merkin.
Alright, well, I'll keep circling, and, does the big guy appear to be doing anything?
Not yet, just seems to be barking orders.
Alright, and do I see...
Murder him.
You want me to?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna fire a magic missile at the very big angry man.
Alright. Yeah, you are hella not at range.
A magic missiles... What's magic missiles range?
It's like 120.
100. Alright.
You're 200
You
up.
know what? 200 up. Let's see. How to
Yeah, by the
cheat
time you
this.
get into your range, you're going to be in their range.
Alright. Then,
Well, don't thrown weapons like fall off after an X amount of distance?
Oh yeah, no, they do.
Okay, so he gets disadvantage, right? Or
Oh,
they get disadvantage.
absolutely.
Yeah, you just fucking fly down there, shoot missiles, and like you do whatever you want. They're not like they're gonna hit you.
alright, let's start taking down the bugbears.
You grown man, you do you.
So I would like to, kind of start, just kind of strafing the building, just kind of circling around, slowly going down.
All right.
And let's see. I'm going to use. Bear with me.
It's like I don't even think you have
Uh,
anything that goes further
Can
than
I
120.
Puma with you instead?
What is this now?
I was wondering if I could Puma with you instead of bearing with you.
No, because pumas are inferior to bears.
You bite your fucking tongue, sir.
Yeah, tell me, when was the last time you saw a puma break through an electrical fence to go get at honey?
I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere.
I think they're smart enough to just open the door.
There is that. Also terrifying.
All right, Armax, what are you doing?
What was it that Blade Ward did again?
Gave you resistance to non-magic weapons.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up Blade Ward.
It only lasts for one turn though.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck that then. Mage armor. Sorry.
All right. Seeing the insanity of what's around you, you do the John Cena as your armor just sort of your etheric armor begins to take over you. It's a shiny display, and I would say to the rest of you guys, since you've been watching it, you do see what's happening. Like, you are now aware that he's putting up his mate. He's doing some sort of spell. By the way, D20.
Ah, yes.
Man, I want you to get a 1.
All the guys are just sort of looking out, and they're like, did that guy just throw a baguette? I don't know, but Armax put his armor on.
Yep. Alright. Like, so you're just circling around this asshole. You gonna get any lower?
No, not until my next turn.
Alright.
Shot's gonna get low.
Alright, well, while that's going on, did the rest of you guys want to try and jump in on this? Or do you think Armax got it?
No, he's got it.
We're still a fourth of a mile away.
Oh no, you would have pushed up a little closer. You were fourth of a mile when you saw this place.
Okay.
So
They're behind a suspicious rock.
it would take you about 2 turns to get there.
Okay. Then I'm gonna look at my crew. I'm gonna say, hey guys, I couldn't help but notice that that wooden fortress looks awfully dry.
I get what you're. I think I know what you're getting at, and he pulls out his like flask of water. He's like, they're probably really thirsty.
With a heavy sigh. No, I was thinking about setting their fortress on fire.
Oh well, I don't do that either. As he starts to drink, because you gotta stay hydrated in the desert.
Alright, so do you guys want to try and enter in the initiative, or is it just Armax right now? Because I'm giving you the option to jump in.
I mean, I put down a blanket, got an umbrella above me. Just taking a snooze while opening up my eye every once in a while, looking at see if the bird's dead yet. I'm enjoying the sun.
Alright, then it goes to the next turn. The chief. Alright, the chief is the chief, not being an idiot, realizes what's going on. And he's now giving another command to his men. He's telling them to get cover. He is going to spend his movement. Yeah. He's almost under cover. So he kind of is basically like quarter cover right now.
Did you say he's getting copper?
Cover.
Cover.
He essentially realizes what you're going to be doing, and he's ordering his men to get out of the open. Right? 'Cause yeah, you revealed you're a flying caster. You are terrified.
I kind of assumed that they kind of figured that's what it was.
Alright, well, the guy beneath you is going to duck underneath this overhang. This guy is going to start making his way down, but can't get it. This guy is going to jump down, and unfortunately it's going to burn all of his movement. This guy's going to move here. This guy's actually going to get down. He's going to be under cover. Let's do that for right now. This guy is hiding by the chicken coop. You didn't hear that? These two are just going to flank their boss. Because they're baller like that. They're going to be still up top. Let's see. This guy's going to go underneath. And this guy's going to be trying to get out, but he can't because these guys have all movement.
He's the fat one.
They're all the fat one.
No, but that one has a tiny mustache and a bowler hat.
Where did the bowler hat come from?
You never seen Laurel and Hardy?
Oh.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Alright, you confused the DM there for a minute.
What, do you think it was Hitler?
No, I just no idea what you were referencing.
I knew where you were coming from. I got you.
Alright, it's your turn.
Okay, is there a spot that looks like where they're storing grain?
It's hard to tell. Most of these ramshackle buildings could store almost anything.
All right. Which is the most flammable looking part of the fortress?
Yeah.
Any of it?
My favorite question.
Which part?
Any of it?
Let's just hope we're not burning anything important.
I mean, honestly, if they were smart, they put it in a safe.
Yes, let's assume
Yeah, because they can afford one.
All right. So, which is the part that the guy came out of?
He came out of this far back area.
All right, then I'd like to try to set the forward part of this fortress on fire.
So the part that's nearest you.
Yes.
All right. What are you gonna use?
You know what? Let's use the scorching ray.
All right, roll it.
Lasers.
Like you're not gonna miss, so it's just comes down to do you do enough damage. I take it back. So one of them just careens off the door. It's basically like a bad RPG. Like a rocket propelled grenade. It just hit a corner and then just started shooting off into nowhere. It's like GTA 4.
See, that's why you throw the fireball, because their fucking dexterity saves are ass. Like doors, they're awful at dex saves.
Don't have to throw.
All right, next raid. 'Cause you still have 2 more.
All right, let's try this again.
All right, you hit the door handily, and you do start to set bits of it ablaze. Though with this wood being dried out as opposed to dry, it's less like kindling and more just like a porch on a shitty day. So it'll go up eventually, but it's not combustible.
I mean, that's what fireball's for.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
To the peanut gallery, you can now see your comrade literally hurling fire.
Oh, good. He had my idea.
Did we have a signal? Was that the signal?
No, he did not have a signal.
I'm willing to bet that that the signal was actually when Armax falls over dead at this point.
Well, you gentlemen can stay here if you want, but I don't want him to have all the fun.
He's over there squeezing his Armax stress ball.
My Ermac stress ball is your neck.
As I am on my way over, I'm going to activate my blood right and my armor of Agathis.
All right. Seeing your compatriot in trouble, you dare to set a good example, sliding your hand across your blade and invoking your cold arts. You then become a cyclone of cold, which is actually very nice all of a sudden. And you begin your 2-turn trek.
Woohoo!
Yep. You have a while, my friend.
So is that 2 turns like dashing, or just 2 turns of normal movement?
Just 2 turns like 2 turns dashing, but I'm going to give him the first movement as just basically free.
Oh, okay. So burning a moxie point to dash is dash does not actually benefit me.
Actually, if you do that, I would say you would get there next turn.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So, not to be outdone by your small frosty friend, you just sort of kick the sand off your heels and, like, quick flash, just immediately start booking it past him. Just
Right.
zoom, leaving an actual dust trail on your bike.
Yeah, I won't be stopping once I find that place either.
I figured not.
Like the Hulk.
I was thinking more like the Kool-Aid Man, but yeah, that works too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone in the building is just, oh no.
Accurate.
Okay, and I assume Sophise is coming with y'all.
She's gonna wait by the to make sure no one takes the car.
Copy.
That's just a lot easier for the DM.
That's your girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Where's she at?
She's sick.
She's been under the weather for a while.
Poor girl.
Yeah.
All right, is that it?
Come on, hurry up! I want to light more things on fire.
Oh, so okay, yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
No, I didn't have anything else. Yeah, I'm just running.
All right, the chief is gonna grab something from inside, and he's now going to. Yeah, he's gonna dash up. And once again, he's gonna give the order to his men to get the cover, which means this asshole's now in cover.
Did Hardy waddle over to his cover?
They're getting there.
He's keeping the bowler hat though. We got a French bugbear. We got a bowler hat wearing one.
Oh Jesus, I'm not drunk enough for this. I
Yep.
can fix that actually.
You could, but somebody gave away your alchemical flask.
Oh, I didn't mean Chuck.
No, I'm getting that back.
Also, I'm getting that back.
Yeah, no, I'll get that back. I'll burn down that town before I get that flask back.
Oh, by the way, Chuck,
Yeah,
you're at a flaming door.
I'm at a flaming door.
Yep.
I careen right through the fucking thing. Shoulder first. Let's go.
Well, roll initiative, because let's see where you fit.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Open up the door. It's Payne.
Where the fuck am
Chuck's
I?
theme is blaring through his head.
Da 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 da.
Well, I'm imagining that, what's that scene from Monty Python, you know?
No, I don't know.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah.
Where the guy busted the castle. It's just, ah!
I thought it was more like dun 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 dun.
Oh, John Cena, yeah.
All right, you have been added to the initiative order.
Cool.
I can't hear the John Cena theme anymore. All I can hear is the MIDI version from one of the Vinesauce videos.
I mean, all you can realistically hear is the it's now the Chuck Manley theme.
All right, Armax.
All right, lighting buildings on fire. So we'll aim for the one that has all the guards up underneath it.
Which one?
Just set that one on fire with a firebolt.
That's 120 range. You're gonna have to fly down.
Okay.
All right.
He's
Now,
like, oh.
all right.
All right.
Which of my buildings are you lighting on fire?
See the building. Let's see, which one has the most people under it?
It would be this one, but that's way too far. Because you're 200 feet up, and then you have to go
Yeah.
120 feet.
So yeah, just that one right below me.
All right, so you drop down to 120, and you just start lighting it up.
Yes.
Roll. I mean, you hit it. And you can be proud of that. Is that your turn?
Let's see. I fly back up.
See, you're at 200, so to get down to 120, you would have used all your movement just to get in within range. Actually, no, you would be able to go up to 130.
So yeah, so I'll go up to 130.
All right, the chief is now gonna go over here. And yeah, you're within range. He's gonna pull out a stick that it looks like it has a ship's anchor on it, and he's going to say something to you. And it isn't goblin, so you do understand it.
What's he saying?
Get down.
Why?
Because he just hit the 6th beat.
I need you to make a strength saving throw. As he is using a rod of Earthbind on you.
Oh, snap.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Hold on a
Like,
second.
not for you, but
No, that's still awesome. Like, you said strength?
Yep.
Wait, the fuck?
Son of a bitch, you made it.
How the fuck did I do that? I have a -1 to strength.
Armax said no.
And you literally hit the DC. So you see from this little wand of his, these chains just start enveloping around you, and as they try to pull you down, you just shrink your profile and they just fall off. They actually start dragging off the French bugbear as he returns to the rod itself. Fuck.
Oh, that was nice.
Alright. It's these assholes' turn. They're just gonna ready an action. Because they can't do anything until they're given an order. Chuck!
Yeah. Can I go barreling through the door now?
Yeah, you can. I would say this door, though being on fire, is still like good 15 feet high, made of just like wood.
I'm prodigiously strong.
Strength check. Or athletics, I guess, because you're trying to just knock it the fuck down.
And it is flaming wood.
Alright, you give it one... You go into like a good shoulder charge, and you barrel into it, and it does crack. But there's still just a little of it holding.
Okay. Can I like use and it's like
Yeah,
I don't know. Can I kick the thing in?
I'm basically using these as your attack.
Oh, cool. Then yeah, I'm gonna actually punch the thing this time, or like try and kick it down.
Alright. I mean, you could have just rolled a 5 on athletics and you would have made it. But yeah, no, you just one punch to the door. And as the fire sort of weakened the hinges, it doesn't open, it falls flat.
Did it at least go at least a few feet before it fell flat? Like, cause I crit that motherfucker.
It wobbled a bit, and then it just...
It weeble wobbled. God damn it!
Motherfucker, you knocked the door of a fortress prone. You
Yeah,
proned
but
an inanimate object.
it's about sending a message, you know.
Well, I'm sure that the really angry guy is just like, well, that's not good.
You sent a message. No more locked doors.
Yeah.
We have an open door policy at this fortress.
Alright, Chuck, do you want to use any more of your movement, or...?
Yeah, I thought I was actually done, but
I'd say you'd still have about at least half your move.
cool. Sweet. I get up to this guy, and I'm gonna use my bonus action punch to punch him in the face.
Can you do that without taking the attack action?
I thought I technically attacked the door.
Well, no, I was using your attacks as basically shoves.
Oh yeah, then no.
Okay. So you are essentially coming at him with like the whirling punch.
Right.
It is the oh shit.
I got the my arm on the shoulder, and the other one's winding up as I'm running at this guy.
All right.
Just so he knows. So he knows which one he's gonna get hit by.
All right, Bran, roll initiative because this is when you're about to come in, and you're not gonna have movement, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're not Chuck.
You still get a decent initiative. That didn't add. Hold on, I got it. At least now I can actually use the good fight music. Alright. Is there anything you want to try and do while you follow a physical train coming in? Oh, no, it's Armax, sorry.
Yes. Has anyone attempted to leave the fortress with a message yet?
Make a perception check.
Does he get advantage because he literally has a bird's eye view?
Unfortunately, no, because he doesn't know what he's looking for.
Oh, I see. It could be like a bird or something.
Yeah.
It could be
All
your
right.
people.
You can definitely tell nothing has gone through over on this northern edge, and definitely nothing's gone past you. Unfortunately, you do realize that you don't see the back. You don't see this back area very well because it's still a wall, or this side alley. But you haven't seen anything pass, so you seem to be all right.
And I imagine that if someone was leaving on horseback or anything like that, I would see that.
Oh yeah, no, you'd hear that before you saw it. All right, what would you like to do?
How close am I to the big guy?
On the floor, about 130.
130. All right, then I would like to move in to get in range to fire a magic missile.
All right. You basically just fly a little bit closer to him, and you're within range. If you know you'd be right there. Right. All right. Dude, roll it, and give me your d20. All right. 19 damage. That's health and my death. All right. So you just gingerly glide over and spread your wings as another arcane volley of small missiles begin to rain down and pelt this son of a bitch. One of these days.
It's getting closer.
It's because you want it to happen that I'm wanting it.
Yeah, no, that's what's making this so. It's like, it's so close.
All right.
One day he'll remember to use Tides of Chaos.
Yeah, one day I will.
Yes, because then I can force it. All right, the chief is going to see you, and he's going to see Chuck, and he's going to give another command to his little minions that are going to say, "Get the large one." And this guy's going to try and use his rod again, because he really does not like you being up there. Or strength saving throw, Armax?
Oh, sorry, I was reading. Saving throw?
Yep.
No, I'm just gonna not. Let's see. What the fuck?
Yeah!
I can't do that with things I'm good at.
Yeah, boy!
Seeing it coming this time, you don't shake it off. You just barrel roll out of it, sending these like magic glowing chains to all the corners, and then they retract in.
He's
Easy
gotta
there,
feel.
fucking cloud.
He's gonna feel really bad now.
Oh yeah, you have no idea.
Oh yeah, he's about to. Chuck's about to just eviscerate him.
With
oh, yeah,
punches.
No. He's gonna feel it.
Like I imagine that it's gonna be like you know that fatality that what's the black guy from Mortal Kombat does?
Jax. The one where he rips the dude's arms off and shoves him in his ribcage.
Well, I was thinking of the one where Jax punches the guy into the ground and then football kicks his head off.
All right,
Oh, that's even better.
Chuck. The four
Yes.
dudes who've been hiding from Armax have also hidden from you, so they're going to they're gonna start pelting you.
Okay. AC 15.
2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even think I fucking hit you once.
I
No,
think you crit me.
Crit 22. Another 20. Oh, no, 24, because that was also a crit, because They were hiding. Then, yeah. I got 2 crits and a 22.
Okay, whatever.
Do it.
Chuck Manley doesn't shy away.
I mean, it's got the
Damn.
damage right there.
Damn, if only you were here earlier, I could have used surprise attack. It adds 2d6 to all of their attacks on the first round of combat. That would have feckin' hurt. But yeah, Chuck, you just start coming into the door, and then a sea of javelins just start coming at you. Like,
Okay, do the math for me on there, because that's too much.
oh,
You have a phone, right?
Not on me. Also, I didn't ask for your damn judgment.
7 plus 9.
Get off me.
I know, but me doing it slows down everything.
Emmy, you okay? What happened?
Oh, mother. Dagnabbit, damn it.
I've got 66 damage.
The second rounds of piercing attacks on all of those is if they stab him, not if they throw it. The first one is throwing.
Oh.
So yeah, the first 2 numbers in with the pluses. Oh. So yeah, basically, fuck all. You know, I attacked you with 8 people.
So 40. 40 damage, yeah.
Alright. Which means, Chuck. Alright. Laying into the guy in front of you. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
Chuck is trying to punch the chieftain. And
Kill him like
This
the
guy,
rest.
can I be heard?
yeah, no, now I can.
Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, I'm punching this guy.
And you miss.
Both times?
Yep.
All right,
Your first punch comes in close, but he just sort of backs it away with his shield.
Okay, I burn a moxie point and I throw 2 more punches.
Those hit.
Oh god.
You didn't miss. You just, with one hit, you moved him over to his bat heel. With another, you pushed him back, and then you just laid into his stomach. Just bam.
Cool. And then I want to move this way, so I'm closer to this fucker.
Yeah.
And then, do I have a bonus action left? I do not. Okay, that's my turn. Oh no, I have a bonus action. Sweet.
Wait,
yeah,
did you use a bonus
oh,
action
never
to
mind,
do
just
the
use
extra
it.
punches?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's how that works. Never mind. Unregard.
All right, Automax, you're up. You're currently immortal in this fight.
Alright, like I said, I'd like to check again to see, has anyone tried to make an escape? Like any kind of messenger of any kind? Bird or,
You have not seen anything.
Alright. Alright, how's the big guy looking?
He's not really my type.
Scraped, but still present.
How are the,
Chuck's looking worse than he is.
Chuck's looking worse than he is? Alright.
By the way,
And,
all the guys with the ninja masks are under cover, so you'd have to get to ground level to hit them.
let's see. And, even if I wanted to use, one of the, like if I wanted to use charm or something like that?
Yeah, because you would need line of sight, basically.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Sophie, Brandon, get ready because you're on deck.
Yep.
All right, Armax, what you gonna do, brother?
I'm just reading. I'm just reading the thing. Let me just check some ranges here, because I might be forced to come down. Let's see. What is that, 70?
Yep.
Alright, so...
And you have a fly speed of 50. And don't forget, you're still 120 feet up. So that distance is actually 150 if you move there.
All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna fly down a little bit closer, right where I am,
All right.
and hit the guy with another magic missile.
All right. You just open up your palm again and let out another flurry of pink-purple death.
All right,
And
and
D20.
roll a d20. Did I actually roll that, or did that?
Yeah, no, it
actually
rolled.
happen?
All right. Bonus action, or are you good?
Yeah, I'm good for now.
All right. Bran. Fuck. Bran, you're up.
I am going to run to this guy's other side and flank him.
Pretty sure we're not using flanking.
Well,
At least not the mechanic.
Specifically, I'm just standing on the other side.
Yeah. You're Eiffel Towering him.
Right.
Usually, you gotta pay extra for that kind of action.
Usually you'd ask first.
Mm-mm.
I do a bonus action to Hex. He now has disadvantage on dexterity checks.
All right.
Now I'm
That's
going
dirty.
to attack him.
First one's a hit.
There it goes.
All right, so he takes 8 damage. Plus another, oh damn, 12.
Yeah.
Ugh. So, while Chuck is currently sort of manhandling him and Armax is currently bombing him, you sneak up right behind and just jab your blade right like under his left rib would be. Just ugh. That'll scar if he lives. He's not. Alright, anything else you want to do?
That is all I got.
Alright. Fuck. He can't do shit. Alright, you know what? Chuck, you challenged him. The chief's actually just gonna crush the rod in his hand, reach down and pick up his Morning Star, and he's just gonna start laying into you.
Okay.
Does a 24 do those hit?
If it's more than 15, yes.
Oh yeah. Then he just picks up this.
So the first hit reduces me by 13, and then I gain.
It's not actually a Morning Star that you can see him holding. It's more like somebody took the hilt of a sword, rammed it onto a steel rod, and then crushed a pot at the end. This is ramshackle as fuck, but it's heavy and it hurts. So just in 2 swift motions, bang, bang. Just El Kabonging you.
Okay.
Alright, well, shit. Alright, his men are just gonna, hold on. Yeah, no, his men are just gonna start moving up. which means Aramax, they are no longer undercover. Actually, hold on, this one's gonna go around and go start getting that guy. This guy's gonna go for Bran. This is that limpy motherfucker, so he's not getting as far. Alright. Chuck, another one stabs you. Actually, no, he's gonna swing his own pot. Nope.
No, yeah, he's not gonna do that.
Alright. Bran. Incoming pot. Does a 13?
No, a 13 does not hit.
Alright, Javelin Brigade. 3 of these are gonna go at Chuck. Oh,
Yeah, if they could not, that would be awesome.
well, don't worry, they have multiple targets. 3 are going to you, 5 are gonna go to Bran. Let's see. 7, 18.
That one hits.
Yeah, you take the hold on.
Do I take the 18 damage?
Yes, you should take the first one.
Yeah, he should take the 12, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not 18?
No, because it's a javelin, so it has a stab and a
Oh, God. Dude, you can't do that to me. I fuck's sake. Alright.
Yeah.
That's... You're 0. Minus 11.
Actually, hold on. Actually, no, I think you do take all of it.
I don't see how you're
No,
getting
no,
3d6
no.
on a javelin.
No, it's just worded stupidly. Yeah, on hit does 2d6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this, but yeah, no, you take the first one.
Okay.
Alright, but that's them, so the other 5 are gonna go after Bran. So 20, 10, crit 20, damn, 12.
I got an AC of 17, so I believe 3 of those hit.
Either the 20, the crit, and the 20. So that's 9, followed by 18, followed by 11.
Okay.
Also, make an insight check. Chuck, you're up.
Okay. Chuck keeps a punching.
Alright, your enemy stands in front of you.
Also, I'm gonna use Dig Deep.
What does that do again?
I take half. I gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage for 1 minute.
Alright. Finally realizing that you're in a actual bare-knuckle brawls fight, you just take a deep breath and grin into yourself as all of your muscles ripple at once.
And then I keep punching.
Both of those miss.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Big motherfucker. I also planned for 5 of you to be here.
Kind of waiting on my chance to jump in here.
I kept asking.
I sent you a message.
Where?
For all this spam. I said when they ran
Oh,
off,
yeah.
I jumped on a horse. Because who runs that far? I just jumped on a horse.
This.
Okay, A, very smart. And B, yeah, it got buried in all the Morningstar hits. You should have sent it to me in Discord, because that is not getting flooded.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's an old horse. It just wasn't moving fast.
I'll say the purposes of this, you're going to go right after Chuck, and then roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright, so Chuck, you still have your bonus action, or was that dig
No,
deep?
dig deep is the bonus action.
Alright. So, yeah, you're resisting now. And you knit.
Okay, let's see here. Can I angle a Burning Hands cone to hit all three of these?
Unfortunately, with that one outlier, it's like, it's so close, but it's not. You can easily get these two in whatever direction you want.
Alright, let's get those two.
Alright. Just dusting off your hands once again, you curl your left hand into just a small funnel and just release a cone of fire. And I presumed you did your blade song before you got here.
Well, it's gonna be then my bonus when I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I presume as soon as you're riding up, you would have done it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Wait, did they? Oh shit! They both made it.
Bastard.
So they take half of 19, which is 10. Yeah, so they both take 10. Alright.
And that's my turn. Yeah, next. I rolled initiative now.
Yes. Really?
Yeah.
Wow, so that initiative was actually kind of perfect. Alright, Armax. It's starting to look a bit grim.
Let's see, how far can I make it to right about here?
Yeah.
Alright. And would I be about 30 feet away from all these guys?
No, you're still 120 in the air.
How long would it take for you to get down there?
I'll say if you fly over here and then just fall, you could hit ground level.
Alright. Can I do that?
Wait, no, wait, hold on, no, that's 12d6 damage. No, I'm not.
No.
You will legit die.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Actually, well, hold on. If you go at an angle, you could...
If I go at an angle...
Yeah, thinking three-dimensionally, you would be here and about... You'd be about 80? Oh, no, you'd be here at about 70 feet up.
Okay, so can I make it over there?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'd like to move over there.
Actually, wait, no, that's only 30, so you still have 20 more feet. Yeah, no, you can go down to 60 feet.
The max I can get is 60 feet away from all those guys?
You're 60 feet from the ground. You're another 20 from all of them.
I'm 120 from all of them?
No. You're 60
far
feet
away?
up and 20 feet away from each of them.
I'm 20 feet away from all these men?
You're 60 feet in the air, and then there's an additional 20 feet distance between you and them.
Alright. So, if I have a spell that is 20 feet away,
Won't even catch a damn thing.
that's what I was asking.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you couldn't do that without taking fall damage.
Alright, well, I can always get it on my next turn.
Right.
Yeah, because I can make it there on my next turn, right?
Even then, most of these guys are not within 20. Actually, As you know, most of them are, but so are your allies.
Yeah, yes.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to get down.
What are you trying to do once you get down?
When I get down, cast a spell.
What's the fucking spell?
Huh?
What are you trying to cast?
Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up. I have to delete things so that I can look at things. What math are you doing?
Alright, well that's going on.
Hypnotic pattern.
Oh. Well, no, that's a range spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 120 range. You can hit damn near anywhere. It's 120 foot to a target, and then that's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, then we'll do it.
It's like... Alright, hold on, I just got
Oh, I can see what I had backwards. Yeah, I had the range wrong.
No, it's a 30-foot cube.
Yeah, I put 30 foot in the range instead of 120 foot. So yeah, that completely changes that one.
Yeah, you could easily get all 4 of these guys, or all 3 of these guys. Yeah, you can hit all 4 of them right now. What are you doing? Armax, what?
Oh, sorry, didn't have the button. Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Alright, so you're gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern. Please get into chat so I can roll that. Alright, because it's a what type of save?
Intelligence.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Alright.
those will give you a TPK every time.
Far left. Alright, so that's a fail. That's a hella fail.
That one didn't have a brain.
And he's gone. Good night, Irene. All 4 of these assholes are
Let's
just
see, so-
lost.
So just to make sure I had that right, so if I cast it right there, that cube would hit him.
Well, it's a
him.
concentration spell.
How many can it hit?
As many that are in range. But no, it's a concentration spell, so if you cast it again, you lose the other one.
That says
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw.
Their wisdom's
say
a minus. Their wisdom's a -3, so they would have failed.
So, but yeah, so if I cast that, wouldn't that hit, if I cast it right at the center of myself, that would put the cube and hit pretty much everybody, right?
Yes? Well, no, you would hit essentially this down to here. Alright. You could hit one more dude.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, I'm doing stupid. I'm doing stupid again. I'm going by radius by accident. So yeah, we'll hit the bulk of them.
Alright, so I need to make one more. Yeah, no, they fucking fail.
They're gone! They're very confused people.
Alright.
That
So
should slow things down for a bit.
oh fuck yeah, no. It's you realizing the situation, just like, oh, okay, time to stop playing. And you pull into your deepest knowledges of insanity, and you just inflict chaos upon them. You can now see these guys are just blathering in circles. Some of them are just drooling or trying to chew on their own weapons. They are fucking brain dead. Also, D20.
Ah yes. Watch this be the one time I.
Please don't. If this is the one that triggers, you. Yes. Scared me.
Yeah, no.
Alright, Bran, you're up.
He had to go.
Go.
What happened?
Permanently or temporarily?
He said something's come up, have to go. Just keep doing short attacks until he's low on health, and then use some of the healing potions to stay in the fight.
Alright.
I see.
Alright, let's see. Yeah. Alright, so now I gotta read through his fucking inventory. because I don't know if he's. Alright, so. Yeah, he's gonna get 2d4 back. 2d4. His bonus action, so yeah, he gets 6. And he's going to cut down the asshole beside him. Or, no, he's... You know, he's going to cut down the asshole beside him. Well, cut his ass down to size. It's not enough. Alright, Chief. Fuck. No, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna try and earthbind you again.
Me?
Yes.
All right. This
Like-
prop. This is gonna be the one.
He's gonna use what little of his weapon he can. The DM's gonna try and not fucking murder you guys. Holy shit.
Yep.
Alright, how much do you drop?
60 feet per round.
Alright, so in 3 rounds you'll be on the floor. But for right now it's just foop, foop, oh shit. As the chains, instead of coming from him, come from the ground, latch onto your feet and just start pulling you down. Alright. It's gonna be his fucking turn, you knit. Please let me have a Hail Mary or something.
Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I'll take. I just come in here, take one shot at the big guy, and then offhand to the one above me.
Alright. More targets is good. Miss. Hit! So you hit him for 3... Oh no, the offhand's for the guy on top. Yeah, that still fucking hits.
Yeah.
So,
Bonus. Let's see.
wait, isn't your offhand the bonus attack?
You are correct, and I forgot. It's been a while. I'm done.
Yeah. Alright, well... Seeing your allies get into trouble, you run over towards them and do the anime, like, sword being dragged through the sand, and you just use it to wail into that guy's shoulder. Just overhand, Enoch chuck chop in his ass. Now it's the bugbears. Fuck. Oh, alright, so he's gonna have to javelin. These two see how dangerous you are, Unit, and those 3 are gonna try and go after you. Alright. Alright, Unit, 3 of them are coming at you.
Miss.
Just, they draw all 3 of their ratty-ass weapons and swing down upon them, and it's not your shield that stops them. They just hit each other's weapons, Three Stooges style. Just bang. Alright. And a shank at Bran. Nope. The other one just underhand swings into him, and it just slides off of him and taking a little bit of his frost off. Javelin to Bran's back. Alright. As one guy tries to swing up and get him, it gives him just enough time to dodge out of the way as another javelin comes by. Chuck, it flies over your head and you just like punch it into pieces. Yeah, that's their turn.
You damn right I do.
Chuck.
Okay, so
I will say this. The chief is looking pretty alright.
Oh, well, fuck him then. I'm gonna start punching this ninja next to me.
Right? Nothing. Let's see. Well, the second one definitely hits. So the second one hits.
So yeah, I hit him for 10 damage.
Right, so just the ora, as you...
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
Just chill.
Alright. You get one really good kidney punch in on him, and it definitely hurts. He went from looking fine to looking kinda dead. Alright, Armax.
Yes.
Your friends are surrounded.
Ah, fuck me.
Aren't all these guys like fucking unconscious or something?
The ones next to yeah, no, those guys are stunned. You remember the thing that Trick used to knock out that weird whip guy and essentially nullified Sean's dungeon?
Yeah.
He used that.
Right. I'm saying. Why is everything still trying to kill us? I thought everything.
I only could hit half of them.
Oh.
Did that guy need a concentration check or getting punched?
Which one?
Didn't he punch the big guy?
I did not. I punched the little guy.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Damn, I was really hoping that would work. Right,
Is there
Armax.
any way to cushion my fall?
Oh,
With someone else's body.
it's pulling you down slowly. You're essentially fighting it, so you're not gonna hurt falling. It's less you're falling and more you're being dragged down.
Okay, so like, so like, I'm not gonna hit the ground and go, oh god, my kneecaps.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to hurt my kneecaps, or
As,
You're gonna
as
be
they're
fine.
shoved into your ass.
like it's. Yes, it's not gonna be like if a person falls 60 feet.
No, you'll do a superhero landing. It'll hurt you later on, but you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's bad.
You will not take damage hitting the ground.
Okay, just wanted to make sure on that one. Okay, so Scheiße. Let's see. If I make another concentration-based spell,
You lose the other
I'd
one.
lose all the other ones, right?
Yep.
So let's see. What can I hit people with? Aside from a taunt.
A snarky barb, like a stick. Did you carry a rock up there?
I mean, you still have
How
more
far does it
scorching
take
rays.
for a rock to hit terminal velocity?
You still have scorching rays. You still have magic missiles.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use a scorching ray on the let's see, what is the range of scorching ray?
I think it should be the same as
120
the
feet.
magic
So yeah,
missile.
no, I'm fucking good. I'm fucking good.
Yeah, at this point, you are now within range.
I am on everybody. So
You've gone from bomber to turret.
yeah. So what we're gonna do? The three incredibly weak guys on the left.
The ones by unit.
Yeah, the ones by unit. We'll aim one at each.
All right, we'll roll them in order, and I'll tell you what goes on. Just tell me which one you
Copy.
want to hit. Nope.
Did the other two hit?
You fire a volley of scorching rays, and the one closest to you actually puts up his shield and just starts tanking him. To no effect.
And the other two?
Nope. He just batted away your scorching rays.
Scorching ray sucks.
I mean, when it works, it works.
Yeah.
All right, bonus action.
I hang my head in sadness. Slowly sinking down.
You could also make sorcerer points.
Oh fuck yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You also could use Tides of Chaos.
You really want me to use Tides of Chaos, don't you?
Seeing as how it would turn one of those into a crit, Like,
You know
I'd
what?
recommend at least looking at it. Like, remember
Hold
you
on a
have
second,
those
let me
sorcerer
look.
tricks.
You know what? Let me look at Tides of Chaos because you've asked about that like 3 times now. Alright, let's see. Gain advantage on one attack roll. You know what?
Alright, well, just remember that. Alright,
Alright, so if
Bran.
you know what, let's try it. Let's try using Tides of Chaos.
Well, wait until it's your turn.
Mhm.
Alright. Bran is going to... He's going to chop down the asshole next to him. With a hit. And manages to decapitate one of them. Dead Nomi. Put him there for right now. And fuck, that's his turn. Alright. You have become a problem for him. He does not like that. Thankfully, you're a fucking problem for him. As he brings up his pot once again and slams it onto you. And your shield, or your bastard sword, your blade song, comes into play, actually batting it away. These two actually being comparable sizes now. Stan saved your ass. And you're up.
Okay, keep hitting. I'm gonna do a green flame blade on the big guy.
You gotta have it jump to the guy who's already wounded.
Yeah, but it missed.
Alright.
I'm gonna then offhand attack at the big guy. The 16 hit.
Can you offhand with your green flame blade?
Yeah, it just takes the main attack.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
It takes your main action by using your main attack.
Alright. So yeah, you hit the guy on top of you. Frustrated. Alright. So your green flame blade whiffs as it just hits right by his heels, but you use that as an opportunity to swing it through the dirt and just get the guy on top of you in the stomach. It's a damn good blow.
Can I
Anything
be
else?
level 6 now? No, it's 6. I gotta wait till level 6 for a second attack.
I figured it. Ah! Cat turned off computer. Okay, bugbears. Alright, 3 more coming at you. $16?
No.
Yeah, no, you have the Tank of the Gods, thank goodness. Alright, this guy's gonna come up to Bran. Gonna try and Bran him. Of course he fucking hits. El Kabong strikes true again as he just clobbers him over the head with his makeshift Morning Star. And he's really not looking good. Like, you can see that he's actually just fighting to stand up. Fuckers are asleep. Chuck. Please engage murder.
Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna swing at this guy again.
Alright.
Does a 15 hit?
You brand him. Dead Nomi.
Thank God. Alright, I shift over here. I start punching this guy.
Alright. That's a hit.
Is he dead?
Nope. The 3 near you guys are untouched.
Is he dead now?
Nope. But you hurt him.
You're just doing the Tony Stark go to sleep on him.
Yeah, no.
Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep.
That is fairly accurate, and it's working just about as well.
Uh, oh, okay.
Wait, don't you get 2 attacks when you do the?
I didn't burn Moxie.
Oh.
Those
Oh,
are my
no,
3
because you just
attacks.
have 2 attacks, so that last one's your bonus.
Right, those are just my 3 attacks.
Okay.
Spent.
Armax, you're currently on the ground.
I feel so violated.
Yeah, you also can't
Ah.
move.
Second verse, same as the first. Scorching ray at the 3 guys.
All right. Frustrated at the
Oh, for fuck's sake!
frustrated at the performance your scorching rays have done, you once again send out a small burst of these little orange fireballs that you've realized have gotten you into a lot of trouble and they saved you from. But thankfully, one of them strikes true, and the guy that Chuck has just been laying into the stomach of, you hit him in the back of the skull and just vaporize it. Dead Nomi.
How's the boss doing?
Pretty fucking well, honestly.
He's
God,
healthy.
God damn.
I haven't beat his ass yet.
I wouldn't say healthy, but I would say
I mean, like, healthy for, like, a football coach.
I'm not dead yet.
he's healthier than some things you guys have fought at full strength.
He's got, like, he's got, like, a couple of years off his life lost.
Something like that, I think.
He has arthritis when he's 80 now.
Alright, bonus action.
Fuck, I forgot to do the, fucking surge thing.
Next time I go to your house, I'm putting a fucking note.
Yes.
Also, remember your sorcery stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can do, like, extra attacks and shit.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. I guess I can burn some sorcery points.
I guess.
Yeah. Alright.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll burn some sorcery points to gain, what was it, 2, first level spell slots?
I think so. And don't forget, those reset after a long rest, so you were back at full.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, fuck. Bran is going to try to save his ass. Please kill this man.
Yeah, looks like it.
And with a flurry of blows, he once again strikes true.
That's copyright infringement. Flurry of blows is Chuck's thing.
It's not. It's the old one too.
Yeah, come on, just go here. It's like,
I would like to see you try to enforce copyright law in this world. Alright. Chief!
It's like trying to do it in China. Good luck.
He's tired of your guys' shit. First one to Yadit, second one to Chuck.
that's my lawyer check at 20.
Yadit. Chuck. Nope. Just wild swings over your guys' head, and you're just like leaning back out of them. The desperation is starting to set in. Yadit.
Let's see here. I'm gonna try to kill the guy trying to kill Bran.
Alright.
I need to dice or something.
Well, you do hit. You
Yeah,
once
but I want
again
my
just.
main hand.
Yeah. Well, that would have been more amazing. But yeah, you drive your blade into his shoulder and rend it across. He's now heavily bleeding.
That's it.
Alright. Bugbear to Unit. Second one to Bran. Oh, of course.
I guess shield on mine. So, haha.
Alright. Well, he returns the favor you paid him to Bran and just gets him right where his stomach should be. It's not too deep, but it's an abdominal wound. And there's a cat.
Yeah.
Chuck.
You stabbed him in his cat.
Right in the cat. I scoot right here, and I commence a punching on this asshole.
Alright.
Thank you, kitty. Thank you, kitty. Alright, bye. And... Unomas. Ah, fuck. Takes in 10 damage.
Yep. So, once again, the old 1-2 is pretty good. He dodges 2 of them, but the third one just clocks him right across the jaw, breaking it. RMX.
Yes, I'm gonna throw a magic missile at the guy who's getting his ass kicked.
Which
by
one?
Bran. The one on the left.
Okay.
Alright. Alright.
Alright. So a slightly smaller, roll d20, slightly smaller mass of miniature missiles begin seeking out, but they rain. How would you keep getting 4?
I'm suspicious now. Something's up.
But thankfully, it's just enough as you at the end of a mob movie, just like plug him several times. Dead Nomi.
That last one was a multiple of 4. Let's see.
Bonus action?
Can I move?
No, you are still grounded.
I shout an obscenity.
Alright. Brand's gonna try and save his ass. And he does it! Dead Nomi. Just... once again, copying that lone pirate captain on the suicide mission on your boat when you first met, he just spins like a whirling dervish and just cuts this man into itty-bitty pieces.
Into pate.
Alright. The bugbears have effectively been dealt with.
You can't actually cut things into pate, just so you know.
I mean, if your blade is dull enough.
No,
Yeah, you just slap him with the side.
that's not how pate works. Pate is ground, minced.
I mean, technically, what is a minster?
Chuck, the chief's gonna try and bring you down.
I mean, he'll probably succeed.
19
Yep.
for 15 damage. Bludgeoning, or piercing. Will you take half of
15,
that?
so I take 7.
Alright.
Oh, no, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm gonna cross counter him. So instead of taking the 7 damage, let's move me back to 20. I get to do this. I burn 2 Moxie points, and I reduce the melee attack by my strength modifier, plus my pugilist level, and a d10. So that
You don't even need the d10.
I know, but I wanna. That's why she's a little 5 plus strength is 9 plus the d10 isn't there 7, so yeah, I tell him to go fuck himself. And then what's really cool is if I reduce the damage to 0,
Which you
I
did.
get to punch him.
Punch him. So he just swings his makeshift mace into your chest, and it dead stops. And you hit him back. You finally hit this guy.
Yeah, fuck you. I'll burn 2 mox points. I don't give a shit. You ain't
Just-
worth that.
Just as the namesake, as soon as he just tries to lay into you, you just wham straight up. Pretty sure he bit part of his tongue off.
Yeah, eat it.
You know it.
Like your tongue, eat it.
I want to grab him and shove him to the ground.
Okay. He's gonna try and resist. All right, you.
No one resists. Ha!
So,
What
So
the
he-
hell was that?
you. It's less of a shove and more you karate kick his legs, and he just like falls down.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
He is now
It-
prone.
I feel like that as he's falling to the ground, he just has the song "So You Had a Bad Day" playing in his head.
In the arms of...
Well, he's literally surrounded by corpses.
Jesus, take the wheel.
There are 5 bodies around you right now.
All right, fine. Then it's a Bluebird from Cowboy Bebop.
Bugbears can't do shit. Chuck.
Chuck proceeds to punch. And he's got advantage for that dude being prone, right?
Yes.
Sweet. So I'm gonna do this new thing I got called Haymaker. So all these are made, all these attacks are made at disadvantage, so they cancel each other out. And they'll just be made normally.
But it's like max damage, right?
Yes, it's absolutely max damage.
All right, the last one hits.
He takes 12 damage.
All right.
I'm punching a dude.
So,
Do you want pizza?
so in invoking the rights of the once famed pugilist Macho Man Randy Savage,
Oh yeah!
you just drive it into his solar plexus.
What, honey? What is it?
All right. Automax.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
For the record, I'd like to say your kid is awesome sounding, and
Emmy is the best.
can't really do much. So I'm gonna fire a magical missile at the fellow who
I
has
know.
been doing this to me.
All right. Oh wait, no, yeah, that went away now. His concentration fucking failed at this point.
Oh, fantastic! Still doing that.
Oh no, that is a good idea.
MM.
That's the only way you're gonna hit him. As you release again another flurry of magic missiles, they just go straight up, and like in Worms when using the homing rocket, they just turn down and drive into him. Just
Yeah, for what?
right?
I like to believe that all these songs are going through his head as we beat him.
What?
All right,
No,
come
I
on,
don't need
Brand.
that.
He's fucking prone.
not
Lay this bastard out. He hit.
You could just not do that too. That would be cool.
See, 10, 20, dead. Fucking dead.
Sweet. I walk around and I coup de grace every one of those stunned. I just walk around snapping necks.
Well, no. Keep one alive. We need info.
I Steven Seagal every one of those motherfuckers.
No, please.
I got hit by all of
Save
the
the
javelins.
one in the bowler hat or the French one.
No, French one's
fine.
dead.
Say the one that limps.
The
Save
bull.
one with the bowler hat. Save
Bull-
the
bull-
fatty one.
This is
Fine, we
bowler.
save the one with the I save the one with the bowler hat, but I break the neck of every single one of those fuckers.
All right, dead nummies.
Before he gets the last one, I run faster than him, so I snap his neck right in front of him.
You do not run faster than me, sir.
Yeah, I have 40-foot movement speed.
Hey, I want to ask him who they're. I want to get some information about him before we kill him.
What information do you plan to get from these guys?
I don't know. I'd kind of like to know how they were planning on sending the message.
What, honey? What makes you think the message isn't already sent?
We didn't see
Wizards,
anybody
man.
send it.
Wizards, man.
I mean,
What, honey?
But his email?
all right. Well, you have one of them still stunned, and he's basically gonna be stunned for the next minute. So,
All right.
with the joint efforts of all of you, you can easily just tie him up and just lay his ass
Yeah,
flat.
just tie him up. We'll tie him up and we'll find out how he has to send the message. If he's got the important things, why he's guarding a rock.
So I now have a level of exhaustion.
Oh. Well, I'm just
Yes,
gonna
honey,
make
what?
sure the reinforcements don't get here then.
Yeah, I start
Alright.
investigating the rock because I think this is the rock I heard about.
Looking
start,
at it, yes, it does seem to be very familiar.
Do
And
I
at this-
see?
At this point, Sophis would join you guys now that it's safe.
Yes. We might want to try and shut the door to this place.
The
What
one
door? You
Chuck
kicked it off the
punched
hinges?
off his hinges and you burnt to ash.
Yeah. Just kind of pile up the ash.
Wait,
Just
wait.
pile it up.
Wait, do either of you have mending?
No.
Well
I'm not,
beyond
wait,
that.
I don't cast spells.
Not you. I'm talking about the sorcerer or the other wizard.
No, they don't have
Neither.
mending.
It wouldn't
wizards
work
have
either. The cuts are far too large. You would need
Yeah.
fabricate.
But yeah, I'd like to investigate the big room that the big man came out of, the big boss man.
Alright, investigation.
Is there a hole in the stone?
No, it is a flat ass rock.
Oh, they lied.
No, that's exactly what they told you. Well, no,
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 this-
no. I'm sorry. It's flat, but it does have the indentations you were looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's still just a slab. All right, Armax, you go in to explore the room, and it is a really, really low-key domicile. Seeing as that guy was the leader, he basically had a room to his own. And looking around, they all just had just big bunks. You get the impression they were trying to prepare for a larger number. Or there was a larger number here. But rummaging through his stuff, he just has, you know, some odd leather, some loose cloth, like... Basically anything you would find and not pick up in a Bethesda game is just in here. There's like nothing of even remote value.
All right, then can I interrogate the fat one?
Sure.
That's not a nice way to talk about Bran.
Anyone want to help me interrogate the fat one?
I'm
Looks
sure
like-
Chuck will help you.
He looks like Ooter.
Yeah, Chuck will help you.
Alright. So I'm guessing you wake him out of his stupor?
Yeah, I slap him around a little bit.
His head also twists.
Alright.
Snap. Oh.
Bad luck, Armax.
Probably would have been better that way, as, yeah, you wake him up, and all he does to do is squirm and scream.
I break his jaw.
How do you interrogate someone with a broken jaw?
We could give him a pencil.
Yeah,
You really think he's a bugbear, he can't, right?
I mean, just putting both hands onto his jaw, you split it like the fucking Predator. And he still attempts to scream and try to run.
I could have gagged. Well, first off, he's tied up, so that's not.
Yeah, no. That's why I said try. Like, you cannot get him to stand still.
Man, you know, it's a shame we don't have a cleric or something that could, like, fix him.
You're the
while
one who
I
broke
beat the
him!
fuck out of him.
Why'd you break his jaw? I just wanted you to close it, or was that the process
Well-
of closing it that broke his jaw?
Yes.
No, it's when he said he breaks his jaw.
Also, I didn't think I was going fucking mankind on that guy.
I just
Well,
wanted
that's
to,
what it made it sound like, and you wanted to kill him earlier. I mean, if you didn't want to do that, you can just cold cock him.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
Okay.
You
So
know,
you-
just you know, he's useless now. You broke his. You
No.
broke his.
No. The DM misunderstood because he thought
no,
you
we're
were
gonna retcon
more
that.
in blood rust than you are. But it doesn't really change much.
I'm sorry, did you just say blood rust?
bread rust.
I'm drinking coffee.
It's bread. It's bread rust. It's a
Irish
terrible
coffee?
affliction of grain.
A little bit. It's more German. Anyway, you lay into him, and it doesn't change his demeanor. He's just screaming and trying to wriggle his way out.
I mean, I can keep punching him.
Just try to convey that the more he screams, the more you'll punch him.
Yeah, so I do that with some pantomime, and then I punch him.
He doesn't seem to show any effect. Like it,
To my pantomime or the punch?
to both actually. But he registers the pain like it's hurting him, and you can tell it's hurting him, but it's like he can't sell worth a damn.
Okay. That's
Take
weird.
his hat.
Like it.
I take his hat.
Okay, you take his hat and you find out that it's not actually a bowler. It's just a sweatband on top of a beanie.
It's a bowl.
Like it's literally his head was the bowler. I had to get one good one in.
Oh, just put him out of his misery. There's nothing here. God had no care when he made this one.
Can I kill him now?
It's just.
Yeah, I Steven Seagal his neck.
One
So
quick
you gain a
twist
bunch of weight
and he's
snap
down.
his neck poorly.
Yeah.
Ouch. Sorry, I just need to make sure these are all where they were.
Oh no,
before.
reinforcements! Get him!
No,
Oh no, they're
dead
coming
gnomies,
back
dead
from the
gnomies.
dead.
You know, they are all fucking corpses.
Okay. So, I take it we need to investigate the stone.
That's kind of why you were here.
What are they doing?
Like that dance that the corpse did there for a moment.
Alright, Yanit. It's basically an investigation for you at this point. I mean,
Mind if Sophise gets on that action?
Go get advantage because he's helping.
you know what? I would say you, in this case, you would because she is also a researcher. So yeah, she would give you advantage. So yeah, you
My
get the-
advantage is better.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and looking across it, it does. It's. How do I describe this? This feels identical to the one you found. Like, almost. A stone carving cannot be reproduced. Even by magical means, there would still be some difference. But it's like. The stone, the cutting, even the mistakes that were made into it are identical to the one that you saw back in Tarim. But, unlike that one, the symbol in the center is whole. And you can see the three-pronged insignia of the triangle with the bottom that's up on top. And with it being more intact, you can see that it has 3 different runes. Well, 3 different rune locations would be, though searching them they don't appear to be active. You find the one in the top right that you're familiar with. That was Malice and Life. But there are 2 more. One to the top left and one to the bottom. Unfortunately, you haven't had enough of the language to figure out what they mean. But, I mean, you do have another slab, so you have more of the picture.
Okay, can I take this slab and put it in the bag of holding? I'm kidding, it's giant. It was messing with me.
I'm about to say, I'm just like, motherfucker, this thing is 30 by 30.
Sophise has comprehend languages.
So does I.
Roll comprehend languages for me. I need to read something. Let's see. The direction you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language. You understand any written language that you see. Surface, how much it takes 1 minute. secret messages. Oh, it does not do anything for glyphs or arcane sigils. So you have no ability to read the two insignias that, or the two runes that you know before, but you can actually read the tablet, or well, wall basically. Looking onto it, it's weird because translating it, it's not words, it's pictograms. So you sort of get an idea of what happened as opposed to what was being written. It speaks of a time long ago when nothing existed, when everything was cold and quiet. And then the three came. By the curse of the three, the world gained warmth, knowledge, and substance. Whosoever can possess a single part of them is able to understand them.
Yo, it's Legend of Zelda. Let's go.
Why would they be guarding this?
You roll a 25. I'll give this to you. You see this wall fixture basically, and you start to instead sweep around it, and you notice that it's not a solitary structure. It's not a slab on a floor. It's digging into it. It has more walls that lead down, but they sound hollow. This isn't a slab, it's a door. As if this is like the entranceway that's been buried.
Chuck, punch it.
I punch it.
Make an athletics check.
Do I get advantage for being fabulous?
No. You punch it. And it fucking hurt. It literally fucking hurt. Like, you've hit stone before, you've hit metal. This hurts.
Chuck is triggered.
It's like, it's basically if all of your knuckles were your toes that hit the corner of like an end table. All at once.
Chuck, your finger's supposed to bend backwards like that?
Although
Shut
the gloves did help.
The gloves. Right.
Alright.
So this seems to be some kind of door or something.
Well, it's a lid onto something else that you can confirm.
Can I confirm which side it opens from?
Digging all around, no. You don't even really see a seam where this would fit onto something. It's just like a tunnel.
Can all the strong people like grab on the one side and lift?
There's no place to grab. It's like it's hollow inside, but there isn't like a seam.
Can I stick my finger in the hole?
Which hole?
Oh, you know.
Because there are three by the large pictogram, one by each of the runes.
What do the runes look like?
Ancient is the only way I can describe it. Ynit was able to translate one, Malice and Life. But they have curvatures to them that don't really make sense. Magic has been loose, to say the least, but it's never had something like this. This is almost random or organic.
Does it look like something that I could make heads or tails of from any of my research?
Investigation check with disadvantage. Not investigation, intelligence. Because this is like the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Fucking hell. You essentially agree with Ynit, and this is something to be interacted with. Past that, it's just like I don't know. It's lots of rhymes and riddles and bullshit you have to go through to do something. It could be just as much religious text as his instructions.
Interesting. All right. So yeah, we probably have to put something here in order to actually get in this place. When do you think? When do you think they were going to have the actual fortress built?
Chuckity.
Judging at the state of this, it's hard to tell. It's still so ramshackled, and there's even parts where they're just gathering supplies to build more.
Hey guys, I gotta get going. I gotta go feed Emmy and put her to bed.
All right.
Copy.
This is basically like the last 8 minutes.
Yeah. Why don't just call it for tonight, and then we'll start fresh next week on what to do with the stone slab.
We can, unless you guys want to try one last thing before we head out.
And I can't really think of anything. I mean, there said there's indentations, just like
Yeah.
they. Other than the runes, like what are the shapes of these indentations?
Hello. Ooh.
I cannot hear you.
No.
Ah. Hello? Matt, are you muted?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just loaded this on PC. What do you? Okay, so you match up the gem you put to where it was on the other wall?
Yeah. What happens if I, like, where I got the gem out of the other wall? What happens if I put my gem here or there?
You fit it into where it is, and it doesn't really do anything, but the rune next to it lights up, and the gem flips. And when doing so, normally the black interior of the gem begins to light up slightly.
Normally, black interior. What?
The gem lights up slightly, as well as the rune next to it. Where there once was no magic, now there is some. And you can feel the platform shake slightly.
Bum bum bum.
That's where we're going to end it.
Sounds good.
Because we need everyone else for this.
Nice.
I just summoned like
Ow,
a giant
ow, ow.
rock monster, so
It's a return of the nightmare monster.
no.
The Babadook lived here.
The fuck.
Okay then, I will put the experience into chat, but I gotta get out of it because you guys are way too fucking loud.
Copy.